Welcome to Hoodies the podcast. We go deep with the blast.
Hey, you're welcome back to another dope ass episode of Hoodies the Podcast. I'm the host, Gar Rashidi, coming at you live with that Uncle Wisdom. Let's get right in this thing, yeah? Listen. Modesty versus sexy. Let's talk about it. Alright, modest dressing women and sexy dressing women. The term modest fashion or modest dressing refers to a fashion trend in women of wearing less skin revealing clothes, especially in a way that satisfies their spiritual and stylistic requirements for reasons of faith, religion, or personal preference. You know what I mean? A lot of women, for religious-based reasons, dress very modest. The MGT, Muslim Girls Training in the Nation of Islam, the Hebrew Israelite sisters, and sisters, who dresses such modestly for their own spiritual journey. So their spiritual journey, they've chosen to not show off their goods and finery, right? No cleave, no midriff, no poke out nipples with the nipple ring pressing through the fabric. You know what I mean? All you see is mostly their face and hands. And I gotta admit that there's a certain level of respect that I have for sisters who dress as such. You know what I'm saying? Head wraps, the hijab, dreadlocks. Yo, man, it's a beautiful sight. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? There's a time and place to show off the goods and finery. You know what I mean? On the other hand, sexy dressing women. Sexy dressing women tend to dress in clothing that accentuate or accent their curves, breasts, and their ass. And I guess that's all a part of curves, right? Such clothing make women look sexually attractive or exciting, seductive, shapely, and coquettish. And I can't front either. Listen, I can't front. There is a level of, damn, yeah, that ass is fat. Or shit, one time my lady, she nudged me like, ooh, babe, damn, babe, look at her ass. Ooh, that shit big. I'm like, damn, man, that thing is fat, babe. So, it's like sexy dressing women are like, hey, yams. You know what I mean? It's like a woman is like marketing herself. Like, I got it, so I'ma flaunt it. So yeah, in essence, it's like saying, hey, yams. Cleave. Midriff. Belly piercing. Pussy print in my yoga pants. Hey. Psst. Psst. Yams. Look. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Then you let it mesmerize you. And then it's, are you thirsty? Ugh, you lame. Like, ew. Unless, of course, the right dude pulls up. Then there you go. You know how that go. But on a serious note, what about the unwanted attention that comes with wearing? What happens with all the unwanted attention, that comes with dressing sexy? All the attention that it garners. You know what I mean? Brothers, what about you? What are your thoughts on a woman who dresses sexy? Are there levels to it? You know what I'm saying? Levels to the sexy. You got regular, mild, and, you know what I mean? She done lost her fucking mind. Yo, Gucci Mane. Yo, that brother is totally secure with his lady walking around damn near naked in public. For the most part, naked. Word. Hey, man. There's no judgment here. That's their thing. Just be safe. That's all. Just be safe, brother and sister. Word. So listen, from time to time I watch this podcast called Fresh and Fit. And not too long ago, I think this particular podcast I watched is kind of old. It's like 7 months old, something like that, right? And I listened to some of the dialogue between the men and the women on the subject of women dressing sexy. You know what I'm saying? I found it kind of interesting. Yo, check this.
You know what you want, but still,
fair use.
Attention's going to be there.
It's fair use,
why
man.
Put a pressure on yourself if you don't have to.
I guess it just depends on who you are. I guess because like I'm an artist and stuff like that, so I dress up just to look good and stuff like that for pictures and stuff. It's not for me to get anybody's attention in particular. I guess for like pictures and like Instagram attention. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, "Oh, I dress up sexy for myself." No, I do it for pictures and for my media and
Just
like,
being honest.
you know what I'm saying, to promote myself and stuff. Like I work at King of Diamonds, so I didn't.
Why
like,
sexy? Why do you have to be sexy?
because that's
it's
what
sexual
society is
attention
like
you're gonna
today.
get.
It's 2022. That's what it is.
Fair
Sex sells.
use.
I mean,
No, it does. It does.
It's
biology
interesting.
doesn't
Yeah.
change.
Like if I was ugly as fuck and like had no body and stuff like that, do you think that like people like I would be in positions I am with like TV shows and like my job and stuff like that?
I
No.
mean, there's women with not good bodies. and
Yeah, but
they
you're not gonna work
still
at King
wear-
of Diamonds with a not good body.
I mean, it doesn't matter. The point is you're showing off the goods. You're gonna attract sexual attention.
Right.
So if you have a man and you're putting on something that screams, look at me, look how sexy I am, he's not gonna like that. No man is
It
gonna
depends
like
on the
that.
man, I guess.
It definitely depends on the man. But I agree
Word.
with you. Like I came to that realization, I swear, a couple of weeks ago. So I'm trying to show like beauty's and so like I deleted all my ass pics, my bikini pics, like my skin pics, like everything on my Instagram, just because I'm trying to curve that, like I'm trying to not make that the mold of society, and it shouldn't be. You should do your own thing. So
What made you come to that realization that you had to kind of curb the thirst? What made you
because
come to that?
I feel like
Merch.
right now people are putting up a front like they're not truly happy within themselves. Like yes, they might be happy materialistic and on superficial level, but maybe
Mhm.
they're having trouble going to sleep, or maybe like inside they're really not feeling fulfilled because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Like they're doing other stuff, like yeah, that could be nice and that's buying them whatever, but at the end of the day, like are you really happy? Like if you die tomorrow, like are you really happy? Like did you do what you had to do?
But
you know?
wait. But
So-
my question is,
Sorry.
like, what made you come to the realization? Like, I'm gonna take these pictures down. Like, what was the triggering point that made you say the turning
Um,
point?
Was it bringing the wrong type of guys? you
Yes,
think?
so I'm
Okay,
trying to
all
I'm
right.
trying to change my audience.
fair
So like
use,
I
man.
have like 95% men following me. Like
I'm not surprised.
yeah, I'm trying to change it.
That's how most.
I don't
girls'
want that.
Instagrams
I don't
are.
want that attention
So-
anymore.
And you had a big fish. I don't know if you want to say it.
I don't know. I don't want to say
Nah,
it. I don't want to
No,
say
don't
it.
say it. Don't say it.
But he was a big fish.
Well, I got a question. So you decided to redo yourself to essentially go against what
Not
society is
against.
doing.
No, I just want to portray what I feel in my heart like I need to portray.
Oh, so you wasn't being your true self at first.
Yeah,
And so
like I
now
feel
you
like I
wanna be
was
your true
fitting
self.
society's mold and what they wanted to see. So my ass was everywhere, my skin was everywhere, and it wasn't really doing anything for me.
So a lot of good points were brought here. I will say this: if I lined up 100 dudes and they had a serious girlfriend, I would say probably 95 of them are gonna say, "Listen, dude, I prefer if my girl doesn't go out dressed a certain way." Are there that exception to the rule where there's gonna be a few guys that are gonna be okay with it? For sure. But I would say if you gave a guy, left him to his own devices, hey man, you get to choose if your girl goes out dressed a certain way or doesn't, the guys are going to say, I want her to stay home, because men know how other men think. And at the end of the day, if you're my girl, right, you're the woman I take seriously. In other words, I'm buying the car full price. I don't want people to be able to test drive that car. And whether women want to accept it or not, when you put your body out there, you're disrespecting me by doing that. And but that girl's a hoe. She topped off the whole team. Oh, that dude smashed, blah, blah, blah. No guy wants a girl that's been ran through to be their main chick. And unfortunately, even if you're not ran through, but you dress like you get ran through, is going to
How
create a
do you
certain
dress
perception.
like you're wearing through? That's what I'm talking about.
When you dress provocatively,
Like what's provocative? Like what do you guys think?
if
I got an
you're
example.
showing
Like,
skin,
see-through clothes.
if you're showing skin,
find it.
I'll keep it simple. I'll keep it simple.
It's
If you're
fashion.
showing your shape
It's
off,
fair
if
use,
you're wearing clothes that show a lot of skin, if you're showing clothes that accentuate your figure, if you're wearing clothing that basically leaves very little to the imagination,
Right.
then it's pretty much provocatively. If a guy can look at it and get aroused, a normal, regular guy, not a weirdo.
Because
Right.
so my outfit's too much.
What was that?
My outfit's
Well,
too
your
much.
pants is completely see-through.
Yeah,
and
I
I know
realized
realized as soon as
I
you
just
walked
bought
in.
them.
Yeah.
I just bought them and came here, so I didn't know they
Yeah.
were see-through.
I mean,
Someone sent me a
if you were my
photo.
girl, hypothetically, if you were my girl, I would not allow you to leave the house dressed like that.
Look, I prefer my woman to dress modestly. You know what I'm saying? That finery is for me. I ain't with no weaves and wigs either. I like my woman's hair natural. You know what I'm saying? And listen, this is absolutely no disrespect to women who prefer to dress provocatively. You know what I mean? Do your thing. But I'm almost certain that that way of dressing brings attention that screams, look at me. But yeah, dressing that way it's gonna bring you attention. It says, hey, look at me. Right? And listen, man, it's gotta be a real heavy piece for a father with an adult daughter, you know what I mean, who twerks on the socials. You know what I mean? Imagine scrolling and then boom, your 27-year-old daughter is ass up, face down. Man, you gotta feel like a failure as a father. And that might be harsh, but I don't have any daughters, but I can only imagine what that would feel like. So I guess y'all can hear what I'm not saying. What I'm not saying is, sisters, we love you. And we respect you more when you cover up. Dead ass. I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this, but I'ma be real and say what's on my heart. I ever tell y'all I could sing when I was a kid? Of course I did. I say it all the time. But listen, cover up, ladies. Cover up, sisters. Trust me. Listen, when you come around, anywhere where there's a gathering of men, of course, the barbershop, that's, applicable to me, right? When you come around looking good in your hair wrap, your hijab, your natural hair, whatever, we speak highly of you when you leave a room. When you walk out, we talk about you, like, yo, we talk about the modest feminine energy that you exude. That's the best way I can explain that. We actually talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Men love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we talk about you when you dress sexy too. And that's almost always on the subject of sex. You know what I'm saying? We can tell if you got on a thong or boy shorts or the bikini cut panties under those yoga pants. Shit, we can tell if you ain't got on no panties at all. I'm telling you, when y'all walk out with the yoga pants and the fat ass popping, yo, when y'all walk out, fam, we talking. We are talking. I mean, unless that's what you want. If that's what you want, then hey, mission accomplished. Imagine if us brothers was like, nah, we ain't fucking with you until you cover up. And all the sisters was like, nah, I ain't fucking with you until you pull your pants up. Man. In a perfect black world, I suppose. But listen, what are your thoughts? No, seriously, I want to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this? I want to know them. Comment below. What are your thoughts on modesty and sexy? For real. I'm the God Rashidi, and this is Hoodies. Hey. I don't even know what a lane is. See no box neither.
Welcome to Hoodies, the podcast. We go deep with the blast.
Yo, what are you?
I'm not touching
Then what's with the leg then?
Exactly. He's stretching. He got to stretch his ears.
Hey, well, we done. Stretch time done. All right, y'all ready? Yeah? Yeah. Yo, man, stand up straight. What's with the bend?
It's all good. It's all good. Come on.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2. On the count of 3, you go, okay? 1, 2, 3.
You good? Yeah. Run. We was there.
Almost, but they got it.
Yeah.
They got it. Come on, man, they got that. They got that. What?
Are we walking like this?
Man, yo, listen, man. You already knew what you were supposed to do. Nah, man. I did.
And then they just took it.
Man, neither one of you did it.
We did it. We went around.
No, you didn't.
Bro, can we
Neither one.
replay
Yo, man, don't be
went
looking
around
shot.
them.
No, listen to me, man. Neither
Y'all
one of you
cheated.
did it.
Hey,
You touched the curtain
party
right
on the
back.
floor?
He said we're supposed to do this.
Bro, you're not.
Y'all won. Relax.
Alright, exactly.
Hey, but he talking about what y'all didn't do. Neither one of you did it.
I have a question.
Nah, man. No. Whatever it was, whatever instruction I gave, y'all didn't do it. So knock it off. Nah, man. No.
You know you
Yo, we done. Yo, come on, man.
Hey, you scared?
Yo, y'all still bickering, man?
I don't need a dick.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these boys, man?
Word.
Rightful place at the head of the.